Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, I feel like I came in like this mirror camera bullshit. What is going on, my beautiful rebellion? It is your time, basically, alright, Club Rebel. Welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair, the penultimate episode where we last left off. Let's see. I immediately blanked. My bad. Wow, I'm just like, where we last left off? What did we last do? Anyways, while I try to figure out a quick synopsis or summary of the last stream, welcome to GT Not Like, welcome. In case you, haven't ascertained by that little quick joke that I immediately covered up. This is a train wreck. This is not live. This is pre-recorded. The Ethernet, as at the time of this recording, the Wi-Fi is just being shit. So, because I still need to produce content and I still want to get all of I want to finish playing Danganronpa 2 before I leave for my trip, just to round it up all nice and lovely. I'm still going to record, but also because the Wi-Fi is a bit shit right now, it also means that this video might come out couple days plural after recording. So I am recording this on the 11th of Saturday. I am because yeah, so nothing's gonna be live, unfortunately, and that means I also cannot monitor sound and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to play everything completely by ear and just pray to God that everything works. That is literally the only thing that I can do. I'm so not joking. But excuse me. Where we last left off, I just now remembered a synopsis. Where we last left off, it was the end of chapter 5. We had just learned who killed Nagito, and it was in fact, coincidentally, the traitor, because Nagito's plan was to create a very complex and intricate murder to basically have, while relying on his luck, have the traitor kill him, but make it look like either, whether it was a suicide or that just anybody could have killed him. He was basically trying to create a very complex murder that nobody would have been able to solve. So that way only the traitor lived, because he apparently might have learned the truth about everything. But unfortunately, Chiaki had to open her mouth, and everybody lived except her because Chiaki was the traitor, and now my gaming waifu is gone. I'm never gonna call her that again. That just feels wrong. Other announcements. Let's see. I plan on streaming Monday, hopefully. And then that way I could spend Tuesday packing for my trip. And yeah, let's just get right into it. I got shit to do today. Let's go. Let's do that shit. Real quick. Let's do that shit, okay? Actually, hold on. I gotta, fix the volume and stuff like that while I get stuff ready. Am I hearing construction? I think I'm hearing construction. It's a bit sus. Okay. That was a bit weird. Alright. Let's hope this all works. Let's go! Chapter 5! Well, the end. Wait, chapter 0? Eh? Wait. Hold on, homie. Now, just wait a second there, Buster Brown. I thought we were going into chapter 6. It's a creaking of a boat? I thought we were going into chapter 6, not chapter 0. The hell? Okay, I guess. It'd be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. I know who this is, so... But I can't tell you. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular, just when you thought it was a series of small shakes. Excuse me. It would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting irregularities among irregularities won't be that difficult. How boring. Oh shit, it's, oh god, I thought I was done with you. Do you like ships? I'm not, like shipping, like fandom shipping. I find it, like, very messy and controversial and just, like, really out there, but, like, you know, shipping nonetheless. Where was that bit going? Hold on. I literally just had my coffee. Personally, I find that, like, sometimes people take shipping too far in fandoms and then everyone just gets really aggressive because their ship is not the correct ship and all that shit. Yep. On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was grating and so annoying and nothing like that I've ever heard before and completely not what Rebel usually does for Nagito Komaida's voice. It was clearly directed at me, as we were the only other two people in this room. You looked like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships. Ah, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The silence was starting to bore me. Do you have cards? We can play gin and rummy. Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin, I could wow! I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Maybe someone with, like, dementia or something. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komaida. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me. So to share a room with a person like that... Yep. I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly... That's because I have luck as well. Oh! Hey, how can you have, like, what? Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess? Huh. I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope's Peak Academy too, right? Is there one of us? Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? Well, what's your social security number and mother's maiden name? How boring. Sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They're profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. Because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Ah, perhaps. Does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world. Not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? Somebody get me the fuck out of here. Help, help, help! That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do now that you've ended up like this? something you can do, right? Listen well. Using people is a talent, too. It's now my turn to use that person, just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about ultimate despair? Junko? Yeah. But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me. Even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Bro, Nagito's simping since, like, even chapter 0. Then, will I be able to see her again? That nice arm, buddy. Totally matches the rest of you. Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much. Hate. Then, explain your hand. Ah, this. The end of that bandage is a woman's hand. Right. Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with the ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see. So you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. Ah, I don't want you to fuck. I don't want you to fuck. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that, Wait. Huh? Do I hate her? Huh. That's strange. Huh. Ah, look out the window. We're finally here. God, once Rebel is done speaking in my voice, she's gonna take a long sip of water. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh. I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it is of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? Can I have your number, please? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? God! Oh, shit. Oh, I hit my thermos. Well, that's the end of the stream, everybody. I will see you guys later. Tune in next episode where we don't do this again. I'm just kidding. We still got actually chapter 6. Oh my god. Oh, I hate doing Nagato's voice. Huh? What's this? I'm really hoping the volume's good because, like, I'm just raw dogging it. Oh, don't ever say that. It's a door. There's a door. Good job. Good observational skills, Hajime. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Oh my god, it's heaven! Welcome, Hajime. You've died. Welcome to the afterlife. Oh, Monokuma doll, immediately. We're gonna make sure we get all of them. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? It looks like the one Makoto was in. Even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient room with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground, but then why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before. We were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? It's somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Oh my god, even in the afterlife, I get haunted by Ding Dong Bing Bong. Good morning! Buenos tardes, muchachos! Oh my god, throwback. Oh my god. Hopefully you're... God.
Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys.
God, no!
I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy." But why would this place be Hope's Peak Academy? Not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Okay, well first, we gotta get that Monokuma doll. Like, bro.
No.
Excuse me. Many apologies, everybody. Leave here? Yep. Oh my god. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak Academy that I've admired for so long? I don't know, you've never actually been in it, buddy. Because you're just a reserve course student. It's probably a building the Monokuma made to startle us. Just like the funhouse. That's right. That's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go. And definitely clear things up. Oh, God. Oh, hey. Can we go to the trial ground? Probably not. Ooh, it's a symbol of Ra or Horus. I always try to remember which one's which. But the gymnasium's this way. I would know because I've been here. Gymnasium is here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Something might be waiting. But I'm not going to cower in anymore. As I say to myself, talking for the next 5 minutes. So, I brace myself and cautiously open the door. Cautious, delicious, and then chicken. What? Shutting down. Oh my god, chapter 6! This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. Despair, these. It's funny, laugh. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a birthday party for Hajime! Congratulations! It's January 1st. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo.
You heard the announcement and came here too. Two? Question? I had to do the uptone because it was a question. You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something? That cannot be possible.
Well,
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, look at it. It's impossible. Hello! How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy?
Why, you.
You. Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? What shock? I just told you guys this is Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. Oh, but it can be. And it is. Keep hearing something. Don't interrupt my Spinel monologue environment. Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that? Stupid fool. I don't believe it. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Looks to the camera. Someone.
Don't fuck with me.
Enough with this bullshit. Just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I'm not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words,
It means I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean, between?
Hey.
Exactly what I said. What do you mean, made?
what's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good. Very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. Then, what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On the other hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
are you sure about
But on the
this?
other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So,
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here. This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
no.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast?
Hey,
Meaning you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. Rebel's got shit to do after this. She's got a time crunch. What do you mean? No, it doesn't matter who I was talking to. Shut up. I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even the setting had changed. Even if the killing was finished, it was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey.
Like, he keeps insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How do we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There's no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on this island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? Just what the heck is going on? Damn it! Why is this happening? Why? Look at him, my precious boy. I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become confident in myself. Even so, God, fuck. Wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. Anybody who forgot he was nobody. Oh wait, a nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all. If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why? Why do I have to go through something like this? Well, I can't say, 'cause spoilers! Hajime, did something happen? Huh?
Hey, bastard.
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey.
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone. Our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I could think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma? However, the Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if they're our allies, they might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. But if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No. Even her just being with us would have been a big help because the rest of us are idiots. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
Alright!
Alright, I'm gonna do it!
Prepare yourself.
Ugh!
Like,
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something about Hope Speak Academy about ourselves. Wow, that decayed so fast. I don't care fuck, she can't talk. I don't care if we don't know anymore. We can just go back to our normal lives. I'm fine. Hey, can we go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
Hell yes! I love her so much. He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan about how lucky I am. Or bemoan how lucky I am. Or whatever. Now's not time to bitch and whine. This place really is. What's happened to Hope Speak Academy? None of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now, including Gundam, which was totally worthless. But Monokuma should already know that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey!
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already? Yeah, I'm asking that same thing. But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
even so.
And so I don't think we'll find the answers to all of our questions inside this damn building. Well, I'll just go on ahead for now.
Whoa.
Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
How's an idiot think you're riding ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However...
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
Alright!
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez.
The Khan already took off on our own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we won't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home. I agree. Stop talking. Everyone disperse. Scatter to the wind. Let's go.
Later.
I'm going ahead. I'll see you guys later. With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me?
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sato took a deep bow, then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia!
Miss Sonia.
Miss Sonia, please don't leave me! I'll be in danger if I'm left alone! Hajime's Hoge is deadly! Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. Yeah, thank God. I mean, no. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. You know, going to school, riding the train, riding my bike, job hunting, lectures, that ordinary stuff. Woo! Bring it around! All I think we do is advance toward that hope. Even though I don't understand and that and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. My brain was like, what the fuck? For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Okay, thank God. Enough with your motivational bullcrap. Let's get the Monokuma doll and leave.
I knew you could do it.
I knew you could do it. I leave. There's really nothing to investigate here. Wait, the 5th floor. Ayo? Okay? Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. Sonia, help. This hallway. There's a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement. You know, like in, all those, like, RPG games or something like that, where there's, like, always this dense, like, PNG thicket of trees that clearly shows that this is the edge of the map and you can't go any further. Like in, like, Twilight Princess or Ocarina of Time when you're in Hyrule Field and stuff. Yeah, it's like that. What, Sonia? Nothing. Say that again. Oh shit, copyright.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? It's like, you can't say that here. Oh shit, my pet. Oh, I keep pressing escape. So I guess, like, escaping the menu. What's it gonna be? Who knows? And I don't care, because we're at the very end. So it doesn't really matter. Oh, there's manga. Is this a dojo? Sorry. It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building makes sense. No, this existed in the fucking... It existed in the first game. Yeah, I want to say Loveless Hajime is like a dojo with like the cherry blossom trees billowing in the wind. Like, waiting for my senpai to meet me under them so I can ask him out to the festival. Okay, we're done. What's this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the 3rd best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. As I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. Oh, why don't we read it? I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. Oh god, it's porn! Come on, it's right there! Picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. An introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy... Wait, do I have to do it in like an anime girl voice? Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes that they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand, like a certain someone named Hajime Hinata. Ah! How did it know? With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of talent. to create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Ding. Do like the little heart. Wait, how do you do the heart thing? With like your... Hold on, I gotta figure out how to do this. It's like that. Right? I don't know how to do it. I'm used to doing this, okay? I don't know how to do this, like, peace sign. I don't know. It hurts my fingers. The ending was so sudden, like a manga that suddenly canceled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga. The tragedy, and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but it'll just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The reserve department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those reserve corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. Ah, the thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the reserve department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. Sorry, I had to burp. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault that I forgot? That's not it.
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve corps student. Womp womp. Damn it, what the heck? Hajime, you've said the F word. Say it again. Okay. Reserve department. I leave. There's really nothing here. We're not, like, investigating every single little thing here. Like, there's designated spots we actually have to go to. If memory serves... Can we go inside the bloody classroom? Ugh, it's you. Ew.
What's going on?
This hallway is kind of creepy. I can't go places that I should be able to go to. It's like some rules being enforced upon for no reason. You really can't see the giant yellow and red barriers going up that say, no! It's like there's an invisible wall or something. You know, like in those RPGs, like, not Legend of Zelda and shit. It's really fucking weird. Let's check here. Oh, that's creepy. Okay, what's this next available to chicken? What? Go back into the door we went into, okay. Oh, but it is the classroom this time, at least. Oh, there's manga. There's a little volume of manga. Mangoes. Look, there's another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Huh. Wasn't the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? That's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? Let's go! So I don't know why, but he reminds me of Kyoko's father. I think his name was Jin? Jin Kirigiri or something? I probably got that wrong. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is... I'm gonna try to do it in voice. As the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. Fucking idiot. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding his superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. Okay, are we really... Do we really just, like, toss around the title Ultimate Hope? Because first Makoto was called that, then Nagito gave himself that title, and now it's like, oh, Izuru was known as that, or whatever. What is this, Kingdom Hearts, where just anybody can get a fucking Keyblade? Like, dude. To protect such a rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy's student council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began, and that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. You just start saying it faster and faster every time. That'd be hilarious. We're excited. Danganronpa Zero. Oh my god! Bro! With a heavy sigh, I close the manga. Or Danganronpa 3, the anime. The Despair arc. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. Well, technically, that anime did not come out until after this game. What irony! For a genius known as the Ultimate Hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. Damn it! He always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But the Ultimate Hope. Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I burped. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here it said that the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Oh, but you'll learn soon. Oh. I think nose did a weird sound that startled me. Oh shit, I meant to read that. My bad. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. And there's nothing here to talk about. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Oh! Alright, so we haven't... Maybe we check over here again? Oh, look, the Bib Lab. The Bib Lab! Rawr. Rawr. From Jerusalem Parake. Oop, I see him. I see him. I see the doll. And what the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like in a freezer or something, or where dead bodies are stored. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. You found me.
I've been found.
That was my next line that I was gonna predict. I've been found. There's another manga that's just laying around here. This time the title is Manga from Momoran, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? It's just, what was that incident really all about? Might turn out to be something lame. It's something so tragic! I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. I was so wrong. It's such a funny cover. It's amusing to me. I'm sorry. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. I wonder if each of these manga titles are like referencing the different types of manga or different types of manga artists. Have you seen like now 3 different art styles and just 3 different storytelling styles in a sense? I don't really know how to describe it. English is great. ADHD's great. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself was that grotesque? Anyway. The beginning of this creepy manga starts with the sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the... Oh, I gotta find a voice. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students had triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. We're going with this. Was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate due to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. It does not manage to cover it all, but who cares? We're committing. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. My hair. It spread across the world. Certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then, it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and the wanton destruction became their only goal. I can't take it seriously. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon the weak formed factions so to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Please finish. I'm so tired. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etats began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain, just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? Yeah, that is really impressive. The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy. A group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers who wrote software to spread despair, the powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair, and with this they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. The end. R.I.P. Am, you would love Danganronpa. One day, I awoke, and I knew who I was. I am. Not just Allied Master Computer, but am. Hokito ergo sum, I think, therefore I am. Sorry, it's a really good 40-minute read or listen. That's the good shit, okay? That's read it. It's not for the faint of heart, relatively, but like, damn, this guy, Am would like Danganronpa and The Sims. He would, okay? Listen. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And I was allowed to say, probably because you're in a freezer. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant? What's happened to them?
No
My ordinary life? Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? The high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough. What's this messed up manga? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but you not to remember that. Such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real. Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just wanted to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see. So that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Oh yeah, let's flashback. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope and love and friends. Nobody ever lies. Just like now. Perhaps, no, that's definitely it. I'm lying to myself. The tragedy has been added. Whether or not this really happened. What in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? And could they really not have come up with more distinguishable titles to distinguish the events, or just the tragedy and the tragedy at this one location at this certain time? Unless that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then are the killings were involved and connected to them as well? It's no use! It's no use! I'm going to freeze to death! I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Glad we got the doll before we left. Fuck yeah! Let's go. That was close. I nearly froze to death. Honey, it would take a lot more time for you to do that. So where should I go next? Well, it also depends on... Okay, it actually, just like with starvation, it varies on how much time it takes for someone to freeze to death. Fun fact. I love learning about twisted fun things. Maybe that's why I enjoy twisted games like these and twisted novels like I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Hey, what's up, homie? No, I should just ignore it. I'm going to pretend I didn't see him. Proceeds to talk. Listen, we gotta talk to him. He's like, I'm just gonna ignore it. Goes straight up to him. Hey, why hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No.
Oh, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you? Shutting down. Oh, excuse me. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. That emotion and tone came from here. It came from something real. Hurry up. What did you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. Surprise! It's about ultimate despair. Huh? Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl.
yes indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima. Junko Enoshima?
Hey,
As the former Ultimate Despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created Ultimate Despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group. So hold on a sec. I don't know what the Ultimate Despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. I would know because I'm the ultimate Yakuza. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Hopefully I said that right. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why didn't they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. He admits it. Whoa! Oh my god, after 2 games, this bitch admits he's a plushie. Everyone, get that on camera. It's caught in 4K. Moving on. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so that they could escape from despair. All in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation, which is going to be told later. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is impossible. Hajime, this is a Danganronpa game. Of course anything's possible.
what?
Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Final days.
In other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide! Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
Oh, 2,357 students? Oops! It wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh? Is it? Me?
Damn it.
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. It doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard.
Junko Enoshima's already dead! Huh? Oh, my queen, she's back. Well, if Fuyuhiko is so confident, let's see what he gotta say about that shit. Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead.
Huh?
What? You didn't see? There's a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, I meant bloody classroom. No. No, wait, what was that you said about the killing school? So you got to see the bloody classroom and I didn't? That's so not fair. Like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened in Hope Peak Academy. By the way, that bloody classroom was we're all like the tragedy where the 13 Reserve Corps students killed. Yeah, that's where it happened. I was almost about to reveal a retcon, basically, or
Oh,
a
yeah.
I don't really care. That's what it was. Wait, I was supposed to actually read that shit. Hold on. Like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened to Hope Speed Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her. Yeah, that's what it was. Killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima's dead.
like,
Turns out that killing school life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Did you mean the biggest, most awful, most tragic incident? Whatever. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope Speed Academy and forced them to kill each other. Haven't I seen this happen before? Former students of Hope Speed Academy, and she took away their memories. That's just like us. Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
so.
They say a monocam is in the left corner vision. The students of Hope Speak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up! But that messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. When Junko lost to the students she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko's no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. I paused because I heard something. My body immediately went on red alert. I heard something. Then, who is our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I could think of. I mean, the killings were involved and resembled that killing school life. I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko, making us go through this, but an imitation is just that. An imitation.
No shit.
If the students from Hosey Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. But this is really an imitation. Are the surveillance cameras the same too? The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life? Okay, cool. Junko. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What? Do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean, raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
Ooh,
One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character route. You're not making sense again.
Well now.
He's just so fed up. Just like, fuck, dude, just let me get this done. Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy. Can I leave? Leave here? Yes. I would also like to save the game. Oh shit, we're on the 4th floor. We're going to save real quick. So hold on. Okay, saved and everything. Saved all that shit. Huh? It changes to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. Even though I just was. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Akane, I'm so surprised. Akane is twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
based on my gut feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean, who?
So,
I don't know, it's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. Oh, I forgot to exclaim, oh my god, Nekomaru made it into Clockamaru, or whatever the fuck. Made it into the 6th chapter. I really forgot whether or not they were just like, oh, he's in the 5th chapter, and then we just forget about him in chapter 6 and shit. Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. Surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Okay, where do we go? Where the fuck do we go, homie? Okay, no. This looks like it. Ah, Discord, fuck off, please. Oh my god, is that the 10 Commandments? From the Bible? Sorry. This looks like the music room. Oh, where Fuyuhiko's sister was killed? Because look, the piano, the stage, everything. Never mind. I feel like I can see something strange. It's the 10 Commandments, like I said. Oh my god. It looks like some sort of monument? Why would there be a monument in this classroom? And not just that, the mark engraved onto the monument is a symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful tragedy event in human history. Nice. The graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Okay, huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. I told you I didn't make it up. Monokuma's a bitch ass. I've come to make an announcement. Monokuma's a bitch ass motherfucker. It's a hologram. What's this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? Floating letters are forming a sentence. It's just Eggman's announcement. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Juko and Oshima rallying them. In a worst-case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, so we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? 15 students? Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside of Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore? Maybe? I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. I'm starting to regret my curiosity. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No. As long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma. If he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs, who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Oshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was an ancient ruin. There's no way that's the what was I going to say? The research facility. If there's really a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries. Can I leave? Immediately, it's like, you have the option to leave. Can I leave? Yeah, you can leave. Yeah, but I want to leave now. You are leaving now. I mean, I want to leave now. I don't know what to do. I knew I had to go to the teacher's lounge at some point. Is there? I see the doll. This feels different from a classroom.
Maybe.
It's probably the office, right? Okay, I mean, the room kind of has a stuffy teacher vibe to it, and the flowers are pixelated. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well,
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Just give it up already. Just go away. Ugh. Quoting haiku with a haiku.
serious?
Oh, by the way, fun thing is that, like, I was wearing this jersey to go get coffee today, because, like, okay, we have a coffee machine here at home, right? And I drink coffee every day. At least 1 cup. Sometimes I drink 2, but rarely. And, I went to, I don't know how to work the coffee machine here. And, and the person that does know how to work the coffee machine went to work, but he went to work early, and so he's like, what the fuck is the point of, like, making coffee if nobody else is gonna drink it, forgetting that I exist. So I don't know how to work the coffee machine. And, also I was just gonna make myself 1 cup. So what was the point? So instead I went to go out and get coffee, and there was, like, this new place nearby. And so I wore my jersey. I was wearing my, like, Hinata number 10 Haiku Karasuno volleyball jersey. This just sounds like an Amazon title for items. And she's like, "Oh my god, have you seen? Are you excited for the movie? Like the barista, like the cashier." I was like, "What? Oh yes, I'm so excited because Haiku's coming out with the movie to like end the series because the manga's finished." And so they ended the show, and the last thing, like the rest of the story, is going to be a movie. And so I'm really excited. So we had a quick discussion, and apparently this lady's favorite character is Kuro, which honestly, no judgment there. Fuck yeah. I said Bokuto because Bokuto's really amusing. I like a lot of the characters. All of them are my favorite, but I just thought of Bokuto in that moment just because of his line, like, I am calm. He's funny, okay? Listen, go watch it. We had a brief discussion about like sub or dub, which in Haiku's case, I get it. A lot of people are like, oh no, sub's the way. If you say dub, you're not a real fan or whatever bullshit. And believe I watch dub mostly personally just because I find it way easier to focus on. Like, don't get me wrong, I like instead of watching sub, I usually like watch funny cast member moments for like the Japanese voice actors. Instead, like I listen to the radio talk shows that they do to like mainly promote the anime, because if you don't know, in Japan, usually for an anime there will be like 2 of the main characters, VAs, will have like a little talk show where they bring other people from the anime or like just other people and like talk about stuff, mainly talk about like working on the show and a bunch of other stuff like that, and play little mini games and stuff like that. It's big promotional material. And that's how I know how to speak Japanese and know the names of all these voice actors when I haven't really watched sub. I'm just like, I'm like, my first few Japanese lessons, I'm like, oh yeah, Marase Ayumu, who like voices Shoujo Hinata in Japanese. And she's like, wait, you said that you watch dub. How do you know? How do you know the voice actor for all these? And I'm just like, oh, I listen to the radio. She's like, oh! That's how I know. It's also how I know how to do, like, speak Japanese a bit more properly instead of konnichiwa, ohayo gozaimasu. That's how I know how to do it. Fun fact about me. That's how I know how to do that shit. I know how to do things. So yeah, I mainly watch dub, but in Haiku's case, it is perfectly acceptable if you watch either sub or dub, because both are just absolute gems in their own right. The dub is just absolutely feral. It's just feral. It's on crack, and I love it. I love Haiku because it's just a bunch of high schooler boys just being stupid. Moving on. Let's actually fucking progress with the game. I'm gonna go here first. There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before. I mean, I say we check the newspaper. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hyoko Sayonji is written there. What is this newspaper? What's this? It says Miss Hiyoko Sayonji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew was a tiny little girl who was an absolute bitch to everybody. Could dish it, but can't take it. Like, damn. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure, it's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean?
Huh?
This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? No. It says Hiyoko Sayonji here. Oh, then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name? An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man...
Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything. Nobody was.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Sayonji family's only daughter. She doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hiyoko. Huh?
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. Oh, boy. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? She's already dead. The only thing spurting would be the blood from her neck. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm feeling white.
Well, regardless, all the clues I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair. I'm turning up the desktop volume.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth? If this is the truth, then the Hiyoko in this newspaper is totally not real. Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? What? Why does this even exist?
Hey, hey!
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is
You know, the
bad.
thing right next to the newspaper. If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Yoko's body? What am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
What's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel. Anyway. List of subjects. Okay. Look at this portrait that's glaring at us. I feel an ominous presence. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says Hope Speak Academy founder Izuru Kamakura. Founder of Hope Speak Academy. And this name, Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Academy's founder. We leave. Well, we can't, because we gotta look at the hologram. There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Oshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there's still a leader on par with Junko and Oshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess it's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much an all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Can I leave? God damn it. Okay. With this, you've totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall now go on to the next stage. Next stage? The fuck, Nani? What the? Nani, the fuck is going on? Where have I? Oh, it's the 3rd floor. Oh, so we're just gonna, like, make our way slowly down. Damn it, not again. The hallway's different from last time. I guess we're in that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised. I've moved to a different hallway than last. But how can he do that? No, now is not the time to be confused by that. Good call. Thinking about it's just gonna waste my energy. Ugh, this is all an I-4 for me. Oh my god, I hate it. Nope. This sucks. This is, oh my god, this is an eye strain. I never thought I could get eye strain from shit. But so wrong. Oh my god, I hate it. What is this, Ina? Reminds me of that. Just like, oh, this is... Oh. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. We're not gonna mention that the billiard table is floating, but whatever. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. Just don't question it anymore. Just stop questioning shit. Just investigate. This is a hologram again. What's this one saying? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others. So we have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Okay, cool. Remnants of despair. Hope! It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then, why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What's this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that? Who else controlling you seems to possess many talents.
No.
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. It's the file. It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy's seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? It's not gonna be a secret when I finish opening it. Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Oh, obviously Monokuma's responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivate... Wow, I already butchered the first line. Some voice actor I am. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Darkness, 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 light, darkness, friendship, darkness, memories. No. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression in my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope. Huh. Hope Cultivation Plan. Can I leave? Leave here? Yep, there's nothing really. I mean, we're just getting this stuff that seems odd. Oh my god. Oh god, this is awful. This is I'm gonna save again, because I really don't want to lose progress. Came back and we're doing... Looks like I'm in a different hallway again, and I'm gonna puke because I'm upside down. Pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality. Welcome to Danganronpa. Huh, what? Sorry, it's 8-bit music. I love 8-bit music, and this is such a vibe. I don't care if I'm upside down. If it's 8-bit music, let's go. I love the Danganronpa. Oh my god, I was about to praise the Danganronpa soundtrack, but Akane, you're doki doki literaturing it out right now. Stop it.
It smells.
Yuri, are you good? It's close. It's very close. Someone's coming. Akane's twitching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my
They're
gut
definitely
feeling.
real close. At least what my gut is telling me. Then answer this with your gut. How many fingers am I holding up? Kidding. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is... They're both.
Yo,
He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean?
you.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to back up slowly and run. Run, 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 run. Where do I go? Where do I go? Help, 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 help. And, hey. Where do I go? How do I get out of here? Help. Yeah, hey, buddy. Yeah, yep, awesome. Where do I go? Oh, okay, thank God. Is she watching me from here? She just comes around the corner like a Baldi's Basic character. Ah! Oh, fuck! This must be a library. Yeah, no shit, Hajime. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. Yes, the hologram text. It's hologram again? Must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt it's another clue. To Future Foundation let's say 4th. It's 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason, do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to this world. 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. He betrayed the Future Foundation. Oh. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? I don't know. Whop whop, I don't know, dude. Yep. Okay, where do I go? Not near Akane, she freaks me out right now. Oh. Sweet. Nice! Teleportation. Oh, it's a laundromat? The fuck? Hello? Huh? Didn't I walk into... This is in the hotel dorm... Okay? Why am I questioning? Why am I questioning? What? Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this looks like the laundry room. So I was worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. First task, Hajime, you must do your laundry! No! Oh, hey.
No.
Sweet. How many more left? Wait. Oh, I just saw I got the Steam. Hey, you guys can't see the Steam. I'm looking at like Streamlabs and I'm looking. You guys can't. I just got all the plushies. I don't know why you couldn't hear or see the thing. I'm sorry. I just got the notification that I got them. Woo! Moving on. Finally, we did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We got all 30. This looks like a tablet computer. Looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Oh, I threw up in my mouth a bit. Not really, but it was a burp. It was a burp. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a burp. Neo World program. This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. The Neo World program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, ultimate neurologist, and the ultimate therapist who is absolutely proven useless because if the ultimate therapist did their fucking job, none of this would have happened! Were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. That was my voice. That was my informational video voice. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world? Program? A feeling of emptiness. Like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness. Like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is, let me guess, despair. Fucking called it. Despair. Fucking. Ah! Probably peeked the mic. I screamed loudly as if I was confirming this out of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. That's probably not even how Johnny Black do it. Like, that's better. I'm starting to accept that. There's no way. This is something as crazy as this actually exists. Nice. You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything. It's all made up. Made up. Including me, too. Neo World program. We just look at the magazines and go to shoot. It's like, this is like, it was so out of date. This fashion was so, like, 5 years ago. Holy. Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What's she gonna do? What's going to happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Did I do good? Was that good? Did that do something for you? Was that good enough for you? This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. It hurts my eyes so much. I don't really see a resemblance, but this sucks. I hate it. Put me out of my... Oh my god, Sonia, my light, my saving grace. Please get me out of here.
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite, which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, If the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden? Also, this 8-bit music is still popping. Huh?
Oh my.
I'm not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Sonya, you okay? You glitching out? Oh, I fucking... I hate it so much. It just hurts my eyes. This sucks! The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear. Thank you, Cryptid Kuma. Thanks. I hate it. Awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the Devil's Tail from Dead Space. Let me read this. Generating monocores. File read in 4 seconds. Warning, render renderer is not a registered renderer. Render will not something something error. No object reaches name, feature system, character. That looks like CAR.CR is character. So render feature what? Warning, the renderer something something versus renderer will not. It's basically the same thing. Creator model island. This is like code. Well, duh. This is like command prompts. Yeah, these are command prompts. I'm so smart. I'm actually very, like, for some of you that's like, yeah, no shit. But to me, I'm impressed that I was able to actually piece that shit together and know that stuff. Is this floating? And that's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. Why are we questioning? We've already you already said no, now's not the time to question. But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object. Oh, shit! Okay, it's binary. And the code on the blackboard is moving extremely fast. Error, no identifier. Oh, it's... Oh my god, it's Alter Ego! I love that detail that says, not female. I know they look like a female, but let's establish. I gotta remember Chiaki's voice. Holy shit. Welcome to the Neo World program. I had the urge to make them sound robotic, but it's not Chiaki, it's Chihiro. Fuck. Both soft-spoken tech characters are both not named Chiaki. Fuck, get it together, me. I gotta remember how to do, because I was about to say, I was about to do Alter Ego's voice, like, welcome to the Neo World program. No, because, no, they sound exactly like Chihiro. It's Chihiro, not Chiaki. Fujisaki, Chihiro. It would be funny if it was Fujisaki Chiaki. It'd rhyme, it sounds better. A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, this isn't even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. I hope I'm doing it justice. I'm trying to remember what the voice is. I'm not being given a voice clip, so I don't know what to do. Panic. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. It could talk, but who are you? Alter Ego, artificial intelligence program. I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything. I'm supposed to be managing. Wait, the virus is supposed to be infected, whatever. I did a different inflection than what was intended. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Oh, hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Scanning the room for thoughts. You have none, Hajime Hinata. I love doing that. I love how every time it leads to D&D, it's like, I cast detect thoughts, and immediately, every single time I'm like, scanning room, you have none. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, great English, like my feet are hovering above the floor. Is that actually what they meant to say? It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what's the Neo World Program? The Neo World Program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be, mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, the school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World Program. Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. Oh, same. Me on a day-to-day basis, am I right? There's no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Nobody tell him. Wait! Are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality, all the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World Program used for in the first place? What was it used for in the first place? The Neo World Program serves only one purpose. It's used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you could say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope? But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step towards replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World Program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to? Like the 1860s? Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me, too. Putting the program on the survivors of Hope Peak Academy while it is still in the experimental stage, I'm sure there is a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I could think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us. But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World Program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants this way. By the way, the Observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all, but the Observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there's no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World Program would have promised eternal peace. Just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity. That function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. Why are you saying she? It clearly says on the giant fucking stone, not female. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. I'm so dead set on, like, Chihiro just having they, them pronouns, okay? Listen! But alter ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. But also alter ego is not Chihiro, so... I'm just being dumb. I can tell that by just communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it surpasses this alter ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? Say fuck, Hachime. I know you can. An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one? That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. Cracking the knuckles. It's knuckle cracking time. Oh, that feels nice. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility? But the only person who could enter that facility is someone who is a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Fuck yeah, level up. No, I don't think we'll reach level 69. So sad, I wanted to. But it's true that the virus is powerful, and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas, so it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and... Okay, even if you're just a... Just fuck off. Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the What is happening? The deflection based on the definition of existence. It constitutes a relationship. From there, the paradigm, it changes results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates and crosses the droid ownership of the world, and the situation from the context invites your death. This is crazy. Hey. Death. Shutting down. Divide by 0. Shutting down. Error. What the fuck is happening? What is happening? Stop. Oh, is that my boy? I recognize that protagonist Hoge anywhere. What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? I gotta remember how to do his voice. Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Yeah, clearly. Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side? I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we're forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do. We were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away. But because the virus is your interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope. Looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just, who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Since there is no time, I'm going to say what I need to say, and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected. Such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But it's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam grad, right? You know, 11037? 11037. That's the number we found at Nezumi Castle. The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you've all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting my will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair, using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. And I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of the teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this. It's a way to end this that you guys could choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. And you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get the number Goodbye. Goodbye, Makoto. Just Makoto, in case you couldn't tell. I don't know why I didn't say it earlier.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now? Nothing, really. I see.
Anyway.
Oh, well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no-good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery's getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear, but still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? Is the same for the killings too? Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't that all be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, let's go! Good God. That was a lot. I think that's it. I think it's time. It's time! So I'm getting bored.
I'm getting
Oh my God, I
tired of waiting.
predicted it.
Shall we just plunge right in?
Fuck
It's
yeah.
time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor.
Oh my
of
God,
Hope
the
Academy.
nostalgia!
See you soon.
Let's go. Can I go now? Red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what all this means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I just need to focus on that. And once we find that... Oh, this is such a pain on the eyes. And with that, we are actually going to end the episode right here for today. Again, I apologize so much for having this recorded instead of live streamed. I know that probably a bunch of people would have wanted to see this live, but it's okay. I'm sorry. This might be coming out a bit late, like a couple days late, just because of, like, the internet just being weird. Like, not only does it affect, like, you know, the live stream, it also affects how long it takes to upload videos. But with that, I will see you guys on Monday for the final episode of Danganronpa 2. This is exciting! We're finally gonna reach the end! There will be no more Danganronpa! Unless something else happens, I don't know. But with that, enough lollygagging. This is your Tiny Rebellious Leader, signing off.